All right, grab our food. We're gonna go around. All right, little squirt, sanitize, take your mask off. There you go. I know.
What's going on? Okay, man. God dang. How you doing? Good. How's school treat? How you treat in school? Like I said. On and off? Yeah, get up, man. Catch up. Yeah. I'm at Kit. Across town there. Huh? Yeah, it's a charter school outside of town. Way over west. Yeah. Good seeing you, man. I'm gonna make sure I give you my number before I leave. Hey, what's happening? Y'all good? Everybody? Let's go. We're ready to start.
Test, test. Testing, testing.
You gotta turn that TV off behind him until you get it right. Jabari, you gotta turn the TV off behind him until we get it right. It's mad awkward image.
Testing, testing. And the music. Peace. Yo. Testing, testing. All right. Peace to the family. All right. Glad y'all could come out today. This is really like all my COVID classes for real. You know what I'm saying? Seriously, I don't really know what most of y'all look like because most of y'all had masks on the whole time that we actually did class. So it's good to finally meet y'all. A lot of y'all, a lot of my students that's here today. So good to meet y'all. Give yourselves a round of applause for coming out. All right. So happy graduation day. This means a lot to me to see all these people here gathered. We couldn't even have it in one space. We had to separate it. The vision was to have it out back. For those who've been here before, we had a beautiful out back. We wanted to do it out there. We thought that possibly the weather would hold up. We could do everything outside. But we had to wind up splitting, making a lot of game time decisions. So we're glad y'all here. Sorry for the delay. I know some people, I know how we think. We go. Bad people. We start late. The food. That's what I'm talking about. God, have a little mercy. You know what I'm saying? Brother Terrence is a great brother here with the Turn Cafe. You ever want to rent this place out? You can come here. It's family. You know, we all family here. This is the third graduation we did, and we do all of them from the Turn Cafe. So we love being here, and just thank y'all for coming out. Just looking around, like I said, I'm happy. This came from an idea of just trying to figure out how to train people, how to get people into the craft. And it came after some things happened in my life, like lost a whole bunch of stuff. Cars repossessed, lost my business, lost a whole bunch of stuff. And, you know, as I was going through that, I said, I got to fix this where this would never happen like this again. So, you know what I mean? So we set up a system where we bring barbers through the boot camp. Now, when you come through the 6 months for the boot camp, it's not overnight. Some people think that I'm going to turn you into a barber. It's 6 months. I can't do it. Can't turn you into a barber in 6 months. However, if you're ambitious and you want to do it, you will do it. You know what I mean? You got to cut. Certain things that you have to do. But I can't do it overnight. You got to listen. You got to do it. Keep doing it. Keep cutting heads, and we will get you there. I tell everybody when I talk to you, if you want to really be a barber, I will get you there. So the system works. We're bringing people through. And I just want to thank you. Got the brother standing up here with me right now. And just to say that real quick, very proud of this brother right here standing to my left right now. This is my very first apprentice barber ever. Give a round of applause. And this is before the so-called barbering boot camp. Before that, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of the concepts come out of there. You know what I mean? He was my first person that I can practice some of this stuff for. We used to get people from off the street, pay them, you know what I'm saying? Like, hey, come on in here, we pay you. What, $10 and you cut your hair. You know, that's what we had to do. Come on up here, Ty. Shot calls coming up. But I'm getting inside and get up. Yep. So this is my very first barber right here. But last year, late last year, I think mid last year, this brother became a master barber. So now he's my first master barber. And so I just want him to say a few words. you know what I mean, and bless the class and bless the people that's in here today. So I want to say a few words. Give it up for Brother Sundiata. Give him a big round of applause. Thank you, thank you. Happy Sunday, everybody. Happy Sunday. Y'all enjoying yourselves? Yeah. All right. Let's clap it up for Brother Jabari and the great work that he's doing, bringing this talent, this craft to everybody. I just like to say, I thank this brother for opening up the doors for me to be his first apprentice. We go back as childhood friends. We went to high school together. I was the best man in his wedding. We was business partners. And, we just go so back. This is like my brother. This is like my brother right here, like Rick, you know what I mean? So the barbering, we just opened up a whole other pathway for me to change lives. And I'm glad he's doing the same thing right now because many lives in here right now, he is changing, So as part of this barbering fraternity that we do have up here, so you see the various people up here, we represent a fraternity, you know what I mean? A brotherhood, a profession as well, And so when you see these brothers, this is the network that you're tapping into. There's no reason, if you really want to do this barbering thing, you should not be able to tap with a brother Bilal, with a Ricardo, with a brother Todd, or Jabari, or me, or brother BA in the back. You have everything right at your doorstep within your craft to be successful. So that says a lot about this brother because, I call barbers farmers, because we cultivate, we plant seeds in people. We shape up heads, we create something out of nothing. A farmer plants seeds, and like he said, you have to be patient. It's not an overnight thing. So when you plant that seed, you gotta water it. You're looking like, dang, why it's not growing yet? We need a little bit more sun. We need a little bit more water to germinate, to grow. So that's the same process that you take when you start barbering. I started off as an apprentice. Then I started off as a regular barber, but now I'm a master barber. So you see the different phases there are. And we professional at this. And our goal is to give back and always keep community, because community is important. This is community. This is a way of communicating, breaking bread, having a ceremony, having a celebration, where we can celebrate the accomplishments of your loved one. And clap it up for yourselves for all of those who've been supporting somebody going through the barbershop bootcamp, because they need support. So I'm not gonna hold it up too long, but I just want to stress the importance of that. This is a process, and all the graduates, congratulations. I'm an example of how Barber just opened up the whole world for me. I done traveled around the world to Africa 5 times, all throughout the Caribbean, and I did that from Barber, nothing else. Nothing illegal, nothing else, just cutting heads, building up a clientele, building up a professional clientele, providing services, and just keeping good integrity and good character. And so, that's what all these guys represent. They represent good character, good integrity, because you can't do nothing crazy as a barber because they know where to find you at. You're sitting up, So you gotta keep a high level of character, and that's what we stress. And that's what we stress. So once again, clap it up for all the graduates. Congratulations, and hope to see you soon. Appreciate it. Give it up. All right. The next brother right here. Now, Brother Tacoma, I know him since he was just a little boy. I used to go to his house. Me and his father, real cool. He like an uncle to us. So we love his father, Chin. He's a boxing coach. Teach a lot of people boxing and stuff, things of that nature. But when Tacoma first came to me, this before the boot camp, he said, hey, I want to learn how to cut. And I'm like, have you ever cut before? He's like, not really. I was like, this is what I want you to do. Go to YouTube, do all the YouTubing that you can do, and then we'll see what happened after a while. So I think it was a year later, his father had hit me up like, man, you talk to Tacoma lately? He said, man, you been around that cutting and stuff. I said, oh, you been cutting? So I said, Tacoma, come on up to the shop, bring somebody through, and let me see you cut a head. And I would see where he was at, you know what I mean? And so Tacoma came through, he cut a head, and it was satisfactory. You know what I'm saying? It was okay. And that's where I tried to get the boot camp to a satisfactory kind of level. It was cool. Yeah. Right. So this brother now, he's a shop owner. You know what I'm saying? He was my second apprentice. He owns his own barber shop now. And then just found out, I didn't even know, his father called me like, man, Tacoma got his master barber license. Yeah. I called him over. It's my second master barber that we had. For those who don't know, we got a law change. We got a law change. Me and Brother Ricardo went instrumental in that. And now you only used to do one apprentice at a time. And now we got the law change where we can do 3 at one time. So you can see how the family is growing. Now he can do 3. Now he can do 3. I can do 3. Right? You know what I'm saying? This is how it's a movement that's actually going on here. So let me let Brother Tacoma say a few words. Brother Tacoma, give him a big round of applause.
How y'all doing tonight? I would say some good words that I can share with you would be
Cut the music all the way down.
stay disciplined. You know what I mean? Show up on time every time. No matter know why. Can't trust them now. Be on time. You know what I mean? And take care of yourself. Look at yourself as a professional. Hold yourself to high standards. And to the best of your ability, it's always going to change every day, every minute, you know what I mean, every year. So, you know, enjoy the journey and believe. That's right. Believe. That's the best thing I can say.
Round of applause. Big top. Next is my man, another apprentice, Brother Ricardo, who's been with us for a while. And his brother, when he went through the initial Barber Bootcamp, as we put the Barber Bootcamp together, he was inspired by my daughter, Kamari, in the back, who was a young barber at the time, but she kind of stepped away from the craft a little bit. She might come back, who knows. But he was inspired by her, watching her videos, and he called me like, man, I want to take a class. Never cut hair before ever, never held the clippers in his hand, and came and went through the boot camp and became, one of Conscious Head's greatest weapons. You know, I mean, this brother is one of the people that helped at the time. You know, my business was going through a lot, helped save the business, by him coming and just with his presence, just by him coming every single day. Even though he was struggling, like he left the 6-month boot camp. He wasn't cutting, doing all of this and all of that. He still was growing. But he came through and he went through the process. His brother's a great barber now. Get up for Brother Ricardo. Now he has his license, not his master's, but he will probably have his master's within probably by July sometime. Give a big round of applause.
How y'all doing? First, I want to congratulate everybody. Second, I want to congratulate Jabari, man, because this growth I've been watching just from inside the shop to us learning in the back to a full setup upstairs. It's amazing just to watch the process. June will make 4 years with me being full-time at Conscious Age Barber Shop. And it's been nothing but a great journey, one of the best decisions I made in my adult life. Being amongst these brothers, Brother Bilal, Jabari, Suyada, Ty. I'm just glad to be here, man. I thank all y'all for showing up. One thing I can give y'all, I think I say this in almost every class, is repetition is the mother of skill. So the more you do it, the better you get. And just stay focused and don't give up. You're gonna have your bad days with it, but you have some great days too. And then over time, you're gonna look back at your progress and see how far you came, man. And sometimes that's the fuel you need to keep going. So congratulations, everybody.
Yeah, Brother Ricardo was saying that bad days sometimes. Tell a funny story with Ricardo. One day I was cutting hair, he right next to me in the shop, and I turned over, he was cutting. But when I turned, I seen like blood coming down one of the, his blood was like leaking, it was like blood coming out of his client. I was like, oh goodness. So I knew we had a whole bunch of people on the side, so I was trying to be discreet about it, so I kind of turned the person to the side. And I pulled Ricardo to the side, like, stop. Because Ricardo was like, he was sitting there like, I don't know what to do. Like, he was kind of like, he was confused. So I said, yeah, stop, clean this up. People on the side panicked because it was like a big streak of blood going out.
But yeah, at the same time, more too. So it was just making that much more visible.
But the people never saw it, and we got through it. We did patch it up, and we got through it. Good days and bad days. It happens sometimes. But so this brother here, Brother Bilal, who works with the boot camp staff, that he's another brother to help save Conscious Heads. Just his presence coming in, and the people that he was able to bring there. But he believes in the process of what's going on. He believes the brothers, they love him in the shop. All of the boot camp people love Brother Bilal. They go see him, they watch his hustle and his grind. Very positive brother. We love this brother. So give it up to my brother, one of the ballers. Over 30 years experience, Brother Bilal. Give him a big round of applause. And one of the sponsors unless he been too. He just wanted to help out, and he said, hey, "What you need?" You know what I mean? And he just didn't care.
I had a lot of stories like these guys earlier. But now what I have is, and as time goes on, you engulf yourself into a passion that you love. It could be a relationship with another individual, a job, whatever you do. But my biggest relationship I developed over 30 years, I started when I was 22 in the shop. It's called a relationship. Actually, where I'm at right now, I'm married to this movie called Barber. Every day is with me, every night is with me. I don't have an alarm clock. I wake up because I need to go to God. But where I'm at right now is I'm so grateful to be amongst newcomers. And the thing that got them in the mind state to want to be there is adversity. Something hit them to make them want to go and find something they can do for themselves. And that's the only thing that makes you do that is adversity. But that's God right there in you, waiting for you to come. And pressure pushes there. Pressure's like pressure bust pipes. And you're going to break once you get to that point. You got jobs, you had good jobs, you made good money. But when you work for yourself, it's not about money. It's about passion, drive, vision. Money is the tool at that point. And so what you do in 30 years of this, you just, as time goes on and you really get into it and you start seeing new people, you start gaining more extra strength and power to keep going. I don't want to stop this till I'm 80. Yeah, I'm 53 now. I don't want to stop. I'm addicted. And every time I see new people, my addiction grows more because they come at me for more information. You know, I don't want to be bigger than nobody because I've been in it that long. I just want to be able to help. Because when you do a service for humanity, that's God's work. And beings know that we all got to do God's work at some point. Adversity puts us in that position because we are all service. As long as you're doing a service, you're doing God's work. And the most professional thing you can do to reach a person is have control of their head. That's right. That's they don't. When you get that opportunity to do that, that means that you have a real high post position. So I say that all of the newcomers stay focused, mean what you do. When you get a client, do not do a lot of other things. That's your undivided attention right there. Because God is going to show up every time you move your hand for whatever you got to do to that person, God is leading that. But if you turn away, it's going to blow something. You might cut somebody. Brother say he has blood. So, but then that's a corrective. That you won't do that no more. So it's a cause and effect. But I just love the craft. I don't ever want to leave it. If I got to go, let me go in the barber shop. So these guys are beautiful and wonderful. This guy here, Justin, I cut his hair when he was about 6. On the other side of the square. But I was coming on this side of the square to buy books. He had a bookstore at that shop. I didn't know I was going to be there one day. That's how God worked. So, but I went through adversity to get on this side of the square. Because I was with this guy here on Charles Street. I became the forerunner for that shop. I opened up every Saturday at 3 in the morning. Some days I would leave at 6. I would come back at 3 in the morning and leave sometime at 4 in the evening. I got a family too. Been married going on 23 years. My wife played, she ran with me. That's my partner. She understands the whole concept of passion, drive, vision. So these guys giving me like extra strength so I can get to this 80 mark. Because I'm tired, but I'm still moving. I don't want to own nothing. I just want to be able to help. You know, because we're going to come and go.
So I'm just glad I'm in this position to help these guys, and they helping me. It's just beautiful, man. When the guys is upstairs, they learning. I go say something to them. I tell them faith brought them here. That's why y'all here is faith. Because you don't really know what to expect. But you got faith and a fear about what you really feel you can do for yourself. So it's a great thing. I'm just honored to be here, and I appreciate y'all. And keep moving forward and believe in yourself. Like the brother said, believe. And you do two things, acting and moving and all of that. And listen, always listen. If you can get that, it's a voice that comes to you. So further ado, y'all go ahead and enjoy yourself and love all of you.
Give it up. Brother Kenny, don't hide behind it. Come on up here, man. He hide behind it. Not yet. What you want to do? VA, Brother Justin. Another brother came through Barber Bootcamp, mastered every last routine, killed it, but probably got the highest, the fastest speeds ever. And you know, in the craft, for real, he's the man with it, you know what I mean? That's how he got that apprenticeship spot. Because you know, I like to tell you a lot of times, you auditioned for that apprenticeship spot, you know what I mean? So he came through and mastered all of that. But this brother will have his license for the end of the year. He got all his hours in, so he'll have his license. And the movement keeps growing. Give it up for Brother BA.
First and foremost, what I gotta say won't be as profound as my mother's allowed. That's tough act to follow, first and foremost. But this is a new class. Congratulations to you. I appreciate you. Y'all the ones that got new stuff. Y'all got aprons and all that. I ain't gonna say I was hating, but I was hating a little bit. I didn't get none of that stuff. So we ain't get none of that stuff. So y'all got good stuff. I should be appreciative of that. I didn't buy my stuff. But let's get into it. Being amongst these brothers up here is a wonderful feeling, but I'm not going to get into all that lovely stuff. You know, it's a lot of positivity up here. But with this journey comes some negativity along that way. Honestly, he put a good show for me, but I should have been at my license first and foremost. I went through some back and forth because I was coming out of the COVID era, and it was hard to get. Paper sent through and stuff like that. And I kind of let that derail me a little bit. So I'm gonna say this for all of y'all that really want to do this, because I'm in the shop, I'm doing my thing and all that stuff. But it ain't nothing like having your license. It's a certain stigma behind it, and I'm falling behind the part of being skilled with no license, and I hate that. So because of Jabbar, because of Ricardo, they really they put a little pressure on me in their own way, and it helped me get my mind right. So I really owe these brothers a lot when it comes to my profession, because if it wasn't really for them, I don't know where I would have been, because I actually do have a decent skill set. So I appreciate that. That comes from my heart, both of y'all, and the family. So I understand that y'all in a position to make some serious decisions for yourself. I was here a couple years ago, standing in front, smiling, getting my little certificate and everything like that. And just stay focused. Don't let anything take you on a different path. This is what you want to do it. Stay on track. Stay focused. That's all I can say. Stay focused. Everything else will pave its way for itself.
Give it up. Now, Brother Kenny, he went through the class. Now, I told this brother when he was in boot camp, I said, man, they gonna love you on the floor. Because he's always like to debate when he was down in class and stuff, right? I said, man, when you get on that barber floor, they gonna love you out there, man. This brother is like the star of the floor. Like he didn't come to work on Friday, and we was quiet on Friday. I mean, not that we can't be noisy without him, but we just so used to picking fights with everybody like to pick with Kenny because he want to debate you. So he want to debate you all the time, you know what I'm saying? But he keep the floor alive. This guy, he make a point, he think he's going to touchdown, you know what I mean? He be like, You can't deal with me. This is him, but we love him on the floor. And the brother came in, and COVID happened. In the midst of him getting his license together, different things, we came back strong. A lot of people dropped off. A lot of people dropped off with the COVID, but he came back strong. He got his hours, and he have his license before the end of the year. So give it up to Brother Kenny. Give it up a round of applause.
Jabari always embarrasses me. This guy always embarrasses me. This guy right here always embarrasses me. But they push me. They push me, and I love them dearly. He like the big brother that don't ever want to get a little brother no credit. He like the biggest brother that kind of referee all the brothers of the house and everything. This is the uncle of the shop. This man gonna drop something. Y'all seen it? He gonna drop something annoying. He gonna hit you in the head with something that's gonna brighten your whole day. This guy here, he's there. He's there. I love him. I love him. But seriously, in all seriousness, everybody up here has contributed in some way to push me and to keep my fire for this career and this craft going. Like he said, I had moments where I was teetering in the wind, wavering too, and Brother Carter always got my mind right. He'll always say something like, Kenny, stop it, cheat, or Kenny, you gotta go through the bad days to get to the good days. He'll say something to get my mind right when I was feeling a little down and feeling a little out. But like BA said, or like Justin said, just make sure you stay focused. There's gonna be times where it's something I want to say. There's gonna be times where it's slow, where you're gonna feel like giving up. There's gonna be times where you don't have a lot of customers. There's gonna be times where you feel like there's gonna be times where you feel like stop. So thank you for that. See, but just keep at it, man. This is something that you're doing to build a legacy. That's what I try to keep in my mind. I'm trying to build a legacy, and I'm trying to work for myself. So if you want to work for yourself, you want to leave a legacy, you want to own something, then just keep at it, and it'll pay off. This is a craft that's definitely worth it. Like you said, this is a high post position. You got somebody here that you're working on, and you can affect them for the whole week. Like if you mess their haircut up, how they gonna feel for the whole week? You know what I'm saying? If you give them a great haircut, how they gonna feel for the whole week? You just left a lasting impression on them either way, either positive or negative. So like this brother said, this is a very high post position because you have people's confidence in your hands, honestly. Like you could take it down or you could take it up. And that's just from the works of your hands. So it is a very important position that y'all in. That's all I want to say. I just want to motivate y'all and tell y'all keep going and keep pushing.
All right, big round of applause. Cool. Where's Monica? She's right there. Okay. So let me say this. Monica, one of the barbers that came through my boot camp. Now listen, students and business owners. You are not supposed to get high on your own supply. You're not supposed to eat off of the land. However, Destiny brought us together. She was one of my students that went through the class with Ricardo, actually, during that time, and we wound up having 2 children together. Soon to be engaged, soon to be married, soon, you know what I'm saying? Where's Monica? Give her a big round of applause, Sam. One of my best students, too. One of my best. Definitely. Let me see. So at this point, what we want to do is we want to move forward and we want to give out their certificates. Now, listen up, students. I don't know what happened. We got 25 of these ran off some kind of way, like 10 of them jumped off somewhere or landed somewhere where it's a few of them missing. So for those who don't have an actual certificate, just come to the shop on Monday or Tuesday, or I can mail it to you if you can't get to the shop, and I'll give you a certificate. I apologize for that. I don't know what the heck happened in the midst of it, but some of them wound up dropping off. All right? Everybody good? Yeah. All right? Okay, get yourselves another big round of applause. Feel the energy. Before we actually do this, when you come up, I want y'all to be able to shake all my. Oh, okay. I want y'all to be able to shake all of these, get some energy from all these good brothers that's up here right now.
Jabari, can we move that table out the way? Sorry, tight right there.
All right. So first thing. All right. So we're gonna start in this order, and then we're gonna start with. I think this was my Tuesday class. I think Tuesday class is it. But we're gonna start with young man Eric Harris. Um, this is a guy who young guy who can actually has this the hand coordination to actually cut hair. You know, I don't think he's decided all the way that he really wants to cut hair, but if he really wants to go that length and that mile, he actually could do it if he really wanted to actually do it. But give it up to his pops, who try to a lot of people put their people in my class to keep their children busy, to show them some new things and different things. So a lot of times I'm saying when you do plant those seeds early, they do come back around after a while and be like, hey, look, I want to pursue this. So it's good. So thank you for putting them in the class. Me come in. But give it up for Eric Harris III. Give him a big round of applause.
Give a speech to everybody that's going up there.
All right. Next, we're going to give it up for young man. I mean, the same thing with most of the people that's here today. It's going to be the same speech. This guy, he does a lot more cutting. Anthony Leonard Jr., you know what I mean? This guy's going to be a great barber. He sends me cuts from time to time. Give him a big round of applause. Good to see your face, sir. That's what you look like, huh? Okay.
What's up, Mama?
Tell their ages. Oh, the ages. 16. Okay, great. Anthony. 17. Great. All right. Next, we're gonna bring up a young man that can definitely, again, same story, that can do it. He hasn't been doing a lot of extra cutting. And I tell my students all the time, send me pictures, send me cuts, send it to my phone. I tell everybody, a lot of y'all owe me a lot of cuts. A lot of cuts that y'all owe me, right? So, Dion Stevens, give him a big round of applause. With Dion at. He's another one still with a man. Still don't know what he look like, but all right. Let me get a speech from you. No speech.
Anybody get a speech that's bigger than 12 hours long?
Alright. Let's go. Next person. Brother that we're gonna be bringing up that's gonna be doing his apprenticeship with Conscious Heads. He does a lot of farming and did really well in this class. Give it up for Jordan McLean. Big round of applause. That speech.
What's going on, everybody? How y'all doing today? I just wanted to thank y'all guys definitely for the opportunity, the lessons that y'all instilled in us. Just to be a part of this movement is definitely an amazing thing. For anybody that has any of y'all guys out there today, whether they do anything right now or not, definitely consider getting your child to the skill of barbering, because it's more than just like cutting hair itself. It's just fashioning young men, getting guys to talk to each other, getting them to understand that it's more about community than just about yourself. Just getting a sense of community, just understanding for who you are and what you can do for the world. So definitely thank you for the opportunity.
All right. Next person. Really like their story. He came in with his sister. His sister said that she was going to take the class with him, so she would drive all the way from where? Okay, Lexington Park. You don't need to come and get her brother so she can do barbering class with him. And I love that story. But give it up to another young man. He's been doing some cutting. He's going to be a great barber. Dondre White. Give him a big round of applause.
Tyra. Hey. Gotcha.
Jesse. No? Okay. How old are you? 16. All right.
For all the new ones that's coming up, all the new barbers coming up, your future is going to become much more powerful when you step into your reality. You got to feel this. This is a vision of yours. When you put your shoes on, it's like you thought yourself through that. Feel this. This is a beautiful movement, man. There's no other way to feel it. I mean, smile, man. Glow. Because when you start making that money, you're going to glow. So be the forerunner for your own path, man. Smile in the beginning because you're going to smile at the end. I'm telling you, I live it.
No doubt. Next, a young man who, well, his mom started calling me. This is around the time of COVID, and I got unsure about a lot of stuff during that time, what we want to do. And I kept putting off. She called me several times, like, hey, I want someone to be a part of your program. I'm like, all right, let me see what's going to happen. Hey, how about we hook up like a couple months from now or whatever like that. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate your assistance, sis, you know what I'm saying, to getting your son in our class. But a young man who's going to be a great, great barber. Give it up to Kadir. Brother Kadir. Give a big round. Oh, I know you got a speech. All right. How old are you, sir? 15 years old. So you know what I'm saying?
Jay.
Okay. All right.
Bye, be the bishop. Live. You in it? Well, yeah. I believe I was turning around. Hey, I got you. Go ahead.
Okay. Next. Well, he used to be the youngest barber in the class. Um, young guy, he did a little bit of traveling with us, you know what I mean, just a little bit. But his mom wanted to put him in the class, and he never cut hair before, and he actually started to like it. He still need to get busy and get back out there. He's barbering the streets, though. Give it up to little Cam. We had, actually, Cam used to cut hair. We used to have school for him to step on so he could cut people's hair. Give it up to little Cam. Cam Gilbert. Come on, Cam. I know you got something to say.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Gotcha.
All right, get up. How old are you down, you said? 12. 12 years old. 12 years old. The story, the time that we didn't go out this year to cut hair, and lady came over. We had the barbers out there, and she said, "Yeah, I'm gonna get my son hair cut." And I looked over at Cam. I said, "Oh, you go over there." She said, "Sir, I ain't got time to play with you. Like, who's really cutting hair right now? You know what I'm saying? Like, who's cutting hair? Like, I'm not sending my child to that little boy over there." And then I think she said, "Well, can somebody else cut his hair?" She said, "I said, oh, fine, okay, go over here." You know what I mean? So she went somewhere else. But then she looked over Cam and cut somebody's hair in the midst of that. And Cam gave a real sharp shape up. And she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Can my son go over there next?" And she had another son. They wanted to go over to him. She downed a little Cam. You know what I mean? But you know, that's what it was. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Next, a brother who definitely came to one of my Saturday class. Gonna be a great barber. Yesterday he came to the shop to cut somebody's hair, his pastor's hair. So sometimes he would come through, he cut some people's hair, you know what I'm saying? He'd be up there playing like Lil Baby and all kinds of thugged out music upstairs. But yesterday I was wondering why he had church music playing. You know, when I came upstairs, like, church music going right there. Yo, yeah, head bar. This is my pastor right here. You know, I said, "Oh, okay, that's why I got all this church music on." Give it up for brother Kim Allen. Give him a big round of applause.
One, 2, 3. Gotcha.
How old are you, sir?
37.
37. How everybody doing?
Yeah, just good to be under the leadership of your brother Jabari, because I mean, I don't know the way. I'm still trying to figure it out myself, though. But I like the leadership because even though I make mistakes, he never made me feel like a little boy, though. Like, you know what I mean? He'll just jump right in there and help me out. And that means a world to me, though. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause that means I can make mistakes and it's still room to grow, though. So, peace and blessings, y'all. Thank you.
All right. Next, young man who switched classes like 2 or 3 times. But nevertheless, he still hung in there and still gonna be a great barber. Give it up for Brandon Dudley. Where's Brandon at? He all the way in the back. Come on up, Brandon.
3, 2, 1.
All right. How old are you, sir?
Gotcha.
14. 14. No, you got no speech? All right, big round of applause. All right. And next, another young guy, very ambitious young barber, who say he definitely say he gonna be cut. He came in the door like, let's go, let's do this, let's make it happen. So give it up to brother James Johnson III. Give him a big round of applause, James.
3, 2, 1. Gotcha.
Speech. Come on, man. Give a big round of applause. Oh, eight. What was your age, Jay? 13. All right. Let's go. All right. Another young brother. I know his family very well in the community, does a lot of work in the community. And, his grandfather is a barber following the tradition. And, the brother come through, he wanted to cut. He owed me some more cuts, and we got a lot more work to do, you know what I'm saying? And he will be a great barber, but we gotta get out there in the streets and get him out there. So give it up to my man Jamil Winkler. Give him a big round of applause.
3, 2, 1. Gotcha.
No, I did a video, so on the back. Oh, that's my.
Give him a round of applause. All right. Next is the sister, the traveler. We appreciate it. And then this sister, was very impressive because in the 6 months, she never cut hair when she started, but she got her count up to like almost 50 because, where she was cutting it, I don't want to tell you whole volume. Well, in the military, she would get people to come to her. So she was cutting on a regular. So she got about 50 or so heads in already, even in her 6-month time period, and got to be great. So we really appreciate this sister. But come on up, Sinead Clay. Give a big round of applause.
Three, two, one. I got it.
Round of applause. All right, for a young man who has his father as a regular client, now his father and mother were very supportive during this process, and he's gonna be a great barber. Also, give it up to Demetrius Walton. Give him a big round of applause. Okay, to the mask down. All right.
3, 2, 1. Gotcha. Wait, let me get that one more.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. All right.
All right. 8, 15. 15. Future looking bright. All right. And to a sister, another sister that really came through and mastered all routines. She might be up there fast time with you, bro. Bad without Sister Francis Jane. Give a big round of applause.
Three, two, one.
No speech?
Got it.
Right off. Thank you. All right. And now for a young guy, well, his mom used to work for us when we first started off at 16 years old, braiding hair. And we always tell a joke that she went for a lunch break and she never came back. But finally, she did come back. She's been working in the shop for the last 2 months. Yeah, 20 years later, she's back in the shop, so you might need braids and locks and everything. She is back now after that long lunch break that she came back. But her son, her son, Makai, because he's gonna be a great barber, coming through the shop and all. But give him a big round of applause, Makai. Where you at?
3, 2, 3, 2, 1. Check it. One more, you blind. 3, 2, 1. Gotcha.
Speech, sir. All right. Okay. Hold on. 16 years old. Give me a big round of applause. All right. Now for a young lady who came in and did well in the class, but she still owed me a bunch of cuts. But she did well in the class, and so she's gonna be a great barber. She's gotta give me them cuts and get out here when we get out here and get to working. All right. So give it up to Miss Aaliyah Christian. Give her a big round of applause.
Three, two, one.
Any speech?
Let me get one more. That was looking different way. Yeah. 3, 2, 1. All right.
I would just say, if you have an idea, just go for it. I came in this class, I didn't know anything. I didn't even know how to hold a clipper. But it gets you there. Full support. Yeah, believe. I'm 21.
Round of applause. All right. And for a young man who will be a great father, he's been cutting the whole time, so he'll be fine. He'll be fine. But where you at, Ron? Ron Crusoe. Give him a big round of applause. Where you at? He was in the corner. No, Ronnie? Okay. Maybe we can clap it up for him. Maybe look at the back for him. All right. And for a young man, the Tiger Woods, he think he Tiger Woods, that's what he say. He say he's real good at golf and also. But he's persistent, keep coming, you know what I'm saying? We got a lot of work to do, but it's persistent and it keeps on going. He's gonna be a great baller. Give it up to D'Angelo Johnson. Big round of applause. Sharp today too.
Oh, no. Just step back and finish. All right, 3, 2, 1. Get one more. There we go. Gotcha.
Well, as he told you, my name is D'Angelo, and I didn't really know how to cut hair because I was still learning, as he said, and it is a process, and you need patience. And if you ain't had the patience, you're not gonna be able to do the job. You know what I'm saying? So, to my classmates, to everybody that's here that took the classes, I know y'all have it in y'all because y'all took it and went through the process to graduate. So, I want to congratulate y'all and thank y'all for coming out.
Round of applause. To another young man. Now this young man is fortunate. He's lucky because as soon as he came out in the boot camp, he had a young lady that has her own barbershop who took him in instantly. His barber that he was going to right there. Just enjoy, give Joy a big round of applause. What's the name of your shop? New Faces Unisex. So as soon as he finished 6 months, he went right there, you know what I mean, and started doing his apprentice training. So we appreciate Eric for taking him in. But give it up to Darius Everett. Give him a big round of applause.
Get you. 3, 2, 1.
How old are you, sir? 17. 17. Big round of applause. And Monica is not the Monica. What's her name? Okay. Monica Fields. No, well, Monica Fields. Was she okay? I don't think she made it through. Well, she's a young lady that's actually getting ready to be doing an apprenticeship soon, but for some reason she wasn't able to make it today. But give her a big round of applause anyway, Monica Fields. All right, and another brother who couldn't make it today, brother Omar Fontaine. You know what I'm saying? Give him a big round of applause. Older brother who's gonna be working with us, and another brother who couldn't make it, Jonathan Curtis, who couldn't make it for one of the classes. Give him a big round of applause. And one other brother who went through one of our youth fund classes, and his pops is up here right now. Give it up to brother Aaron. Brother, and he completed the process. He hasn't picked up the Clippers much, but maybe he'll come back around to it. We're doing really well, but we, hopefully he'll pick the Clippers back up. But he did complete the 6-month process. Big round of applause.
Get the picture.
Oh, man.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
That's what I'm saying? Okay, y'all want a big crowd. All right, big round of applause. By chance, did I miss? Yeah, okay. You in addition. All right. Yeah. So for a young brother, now, initially, I think he had a sister that started off taking my class. And she came through, it's not what she really wanted to do. So then Pops decided that, hey, can my son come through and do the thing? And he's very ambitious. He came through and mastered a lot of routines and all too. So we appreciate him. He's always sending me cuts. His cut count is up really high. Going to be a great barber. Give up to brother Johan Williams. Give him a big round of applause.
I'm going to get that. I'm sorry. Yeah, wait. No, I was waiting for her. Y'all was splitting the eyes in which direction y'all want to go.
She want to take it. Oh, she took it. Okay.
All right, I'm ready. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Gotcha.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Good. Like, I'm sorry. I didn't give the microphone. I'm sorry.
I want to say thank you to Mr. Barber. Thanks to Pops for taking me. Thank you to everybody up there because if it wasn't for all of y'all, I wouldn't be up there. That's pretty much it.
She was saying something. 16. Yeah. So we got everybody in, right? All right. Now, let me just say this. Thank y'all for coming out. But again, this is graduation from 6 months. The journey is just beginning. Now we got held up a little bit because of COVID, because most of the people know that, like Ricardo, we was out on the streets cutting all the time. Out, homeless events and all those different things. But because of COVID, we got, hung, way back. We got put way back. So a lot of y'all, we got some ways to go. We are working on a new barber shop that we have that's coming up. The new barbershop we're working on over West Side, that's going to be job development center that we actually going to have over there where barbers will be able to come in and cut there, you know what I'm saying? And I'm planning on being there a lot, working with the barbers and traveling out in the streets. So we go out to the homeless shelters and different places and different events that people probably going to start doing again. So it's just starting. 6 months, and I know some of us we got in because of COVID and all that kind of stuff. We had time in between and then lapse. But y'all look out because I'm gonna be sending y'all stuff, events, different things to go to. So like I said, if you really want to do this, you gotta get your head count up. We did a lot of technique training and stuff like that. You gotta get your head count up. 50 heads, 100 heads. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta be able to feel it. This ain't something that just happened overnight. One of the young ladies like, Mr. Barber, you just trained me for a week. And I'm telling you, I can pick up on it. It don't happen like that. No, it take at least, honestly, at least 2 years. At least 2 years to like be able to feel it for it to become second nature to you. Like at least a couple years, and you still gonna be learning during that time.
Still learning.
So it don't happen. It's not something that happens overnight. You gotta keep cutting. First you can't see it. Like I can't see that blend. Oh, I don't know what's going on. Then next time you think about it, you know what I mean. You start working techniques some more. Oh, okay. Now I'm starting to get it. Oh, that's what he was saying. Okay, now I got it. You know what I mean? And it happens like that. Driving, anything. So you just beginning this process. And no, I didn't snap my fingers and everybody here is a barber. You're learning right now. And you can be a great barber. And you can make a whole lot of money. A whole lot of money and be very successful in doing so. So anybody in the crowd wanted to say anything?
Wait, can you get the people who I missed? I didn't get a camera shot with the group. Before I had the camera. There's about 2 or 3 people that went already.
Okay.
That I want to get their pictures with the group before y'all move away.
Okay. Who was it? The early ones?
Yeah, like the first 2 or 3 people that got
first 2 or 3 people. I know we started with her and Anthony.
Anybody I didn't say 3, 2, 1, and then post.
Give it up to my mom for being in the building. She's been supporting. She made me make sure that I got this graduation. She kept asking me, "When's the graduation, Jabbar? When's the graduation?" I was like, "Okay, Mom's coming." So I definitely had to make that happen. Mom made me make sure that happened. But I appreciate her for supporting all through the years with the Barber Bootcamp and everything else that we've been actually doing. And my Kamaria, like I said, hopefully she'll get back out and start cutting again. Appreciate that. And my Mecca, you see, she got her full fatigue on. And little Jabari, where's my little Jabari at? In the back, he ready. This youngest barber in the boot camp right here. Hold up, Jabari. Youngest barber in the barber boot camp.
All right, let me get each one of y'all. And then can we get I know this will probably be crazy. Can we try to get everybody in one shot? I mean, all of the barbering students.
Right.
So I'm gonna get each one of the people who already went one. You keeping the mask on, or you gonna pull that? All right, cool. 3, 2, 1. All right, I got that one.
Now, you know, one day things we gonna get so popular, you be like trying to tell people you be in the barbershop. You be like, "Look, I was in that barber school. I'm trying to tell you this. Look, you gonna picture me right here. You have a mask on, and they're like, you be like, that's not you, man. Barbershop right here, that's not you.
All right, 3, 2, 1. Got it. Don't go far, because I'm going to try to get all y'all to be in this area real quick. 3, 2, 1. All right, I got it.
All right.
So, you gonna try to
so
get
now all the barbers, and a lot of y'all brought your aprons with you. Come on up if you brought your aprons with you. You know what I mean? Come on up. Hating on y'all aprons. So let's get all the barbers up here. So all the graduating barbers.
Tell the people in the front, please.
A lot of y'all who brought your aprons with you. Make sure you're in the front.
Oh yeah, in the back. That's what I meant. Yeah, in the back.
We're gonna get out this for all the barbers, all the graduates.
I'm trying to talk people some love. I want y'all. Nah, I'm just confused.
We're gonna get out their pictures for now. This for all the barbers, and then we're gonna get pictures for them.
All right, then y'all feel that. Ty, come out. Yeah, I think I want just the students right now, and then get y'all to push around them. So y'all can push actually back into that corner a little. I'll let you know if I can't see. Unless I just can't see. All right. Can you step back behind the sister right here? And then your sister, you right here, step forward. And the window between them. There we go. Got you. This side is tight. Slide over just a little bit. There you go. 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna take a few. Everybody smile big. Good look down. All right, now you want to push in?
Yeah.
That one push in. All of the Jabari and all of the other barbers around them. Okay, cool. We'll sit down in the front. How you want to do that, Rock?
Oh, nice.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying. Nah, I'm talking about like the chair. Actually, No, take a knee, bro. Like show them.
This work right here.
Yeah. Do something with your hand. There you go. I lost you in the back in the corner. There you go. 3, 2, 1. There you go. All right, you want to bring everybody else? Yeah. All right, so the rest of the barbers that was not there, that's what you want?
Yeah.
Rest of the barbers.
Barbers. Come on back up. Yeah, they snapping.
Or should we all have chairs?
I mean, if we can figure that out. Push these tables right here a little bit, like slide them that way, son. So there we go. That's good. That should be good. Yeah, that will too. And y'all just somebody purse right here. That should be good. Just turn that chair right there in front of her. That way, yeah. If it's enough room for chairs, it'll be good.
What time what? Oh, you left? Yeah, get a chair. Yeah, get a chair.
There's one right there.
I wouldn't even have noticed it had you not done the photo ball movement too. Can you get on this red stool right here? You can't, or even like take a knee right here on the right of Ricardo, or you take that red chair right here on the far side behind the left. Y'all see Ty coming or no? There you go. Slide back some. Yeah, can you probably want that table right there behind you for more back. And Ty, right that red chair right there behind the left. There we go. Huh? Yeah, I can pull him in. Yeah. Okay. 3, 2, 1. I got. Okay. I'll just get y'all moving. Let's give them a big round of applause. They all up there. Yeah. Y'all give yourselves a round of applause too. Y'all up there. It's like, this is hot in this corner. Mario, watch that cut right there. Watch that cut right there. You want another? Sorry, I ain't here. Sorry. Okay, I missed that part. Gotcha. All right. 3, 2, 1. Gotcha. Gotcha. I got it. What we doing now? I'm sorry, I missed the. I got the gentleman. You getting the ladies? Are you getting? Jabari. I have them. I have them. So are they switching spaces? The ladies coming up?
Hold on 1 second though. My mother wants to say something right quick to the graduating class.
Hello, everyone. I'm Jabari's mom. I used to stay on him, and I got him to a certain point. But you guys don't realize how serious this is. The news media in this city should be here right now to see this group right here. And I project that you guys are on a positive path. I know you are, because every day I'm very sensitive. I listen to the news about our babies. I'm crying every day because somebody got killed, and I'm crying for the ones who did it also. But I won't have to worry about you guys. You don't know I got tears in my eyes right now. I am so happy for y'all. Look what you did. You're on a positive path in Baltimore City where the crime rate is really, really high. So thank you so much for staying with this program and continue on. Thank you so much.
All right, so the young men you come up, young ladies, you come up and get a picture. And I like the fact that when I came here and I said, can some of my young men come out and help me? And like my brothers, young men jumped up like an army. They said, oh, damn, where all these people from? Yeah, it's an army, Barber Bootcamp. You building an army, that's what I always say.
Also, there's some cake out there that I baked for you all.
Oh yeah, make sure you get some cake, y'all. You're gonna love it. All right, take this shit, Ryan.
Let me make sure it's going up. I'm saying, let me let them, so I'm not in their shot. No, I'm saying, something wrong with the coach.
Oh, okay.
Come close.
Anybody who haven't paid yet, you can actually see me. We also want to thank More Than the Shop for helping to take care of some of the needs that we had for sponsoring the event. Yeah. All right, can you get them now?
I'm in the way.
Oh, you good? I'm just trying to get around.
Yeah, they probably don't want to do 7 different shots.
Maybe you should.
And any other pictures? Let me see. Where's the parents? Where's all the parents at? Can I get a picture with the parents?
Get with your parent, and I'll come around and switch shot.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's one of the picture here. There you go. Let me get all the parents. Let me get the parents. I'll get one shot. I'll get everybody. What? Yeah. Okay. And then they. So parents.
All right. Yeah. Picture of that. Yeah, we on this side. This side is good. This side's all good. I'm this side, get ready. I'm right here. You ready? Britt. You good? Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1. One more. Got it.
Great job, parents. Thank you.
Just look out. So look, for everybody, like I said, it's not over. Just know that just look out for those emails to come. And we just beginning. The journey is really just beginning. But thank y'all for coming. Anybody else want to say anything as we wrap up? Any of the parents, anybody want to say anything on the microphone? Alright. So look, this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna wrap up like we do Soul Vibes Nation style, reality speak style. So look, if everybody can stand up, everybody can stand. Everybody stand up for me, please. Alright, look, we're gonna do the Harambe's, which means in Swahili means let us all pull together as one as we have here today. And we're gonna do it 7 times. On the 7th time, we're gonna hold it as long as we can. Alright? So you put your black fist in the air.
What it mean?
Let us all pull together in Harambe. Alright? So you pull it down. So I'm gonna count to 1, 2, 3. Harambe! 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 Alright, give some people some hugs. Thanks for coming out. Y'all get ready for the next mission.